oh boy, did we have a full-on fun back and forth between the Grizz and the Warriors. And I think it's probably true. We now have a full-on rivalry on our hands between Draymond Green, Dillon Brooks, Grizzlies, Warriors. Let's break it down. So it all started with this interview that Tim McEwen, I believe, from ESPN did on Dillon Brooks, the one we talked about. Dillon Brooks wants you to stay mad. Dillon, the villain, gave a ton of quotes, mostly about his demeanor, play style, but he said some things about Draymond, which we've discussed. He said he didn't like Draymond at all. He doesn't like Golden State, doesn't like anything to do with them. He thought Draymond was trash in a bunch of different ways. He said that he talks a lot, he gets away with a lot. His game is okay, but if you put him anywhere else, he's basically just a guy. That's Dillon Brooks, right? We know that that's what he's going to do. He's a shit-talking extraordinaire. So then I wondered to myself, is Draymond going to respond to this nonsense, or is he going to leave it alone? He did not disappoint.
This idiot said, I don't know what Draymond does out there. He said, I don't like Draymond at all. You don't know me. I just don't like Golden State. I quite frankly wouldn't like a team that beats me all the time either. I don't like anything to do with them. Quite frankly, you were a little kid in high school watching us win championships. Should be happy that you even witnessed that. His game is cool. If you ever wondered why the Memphis Grizzlies is not ready to compete for a championship, look no further than this idiot right here. They're actually depending on this guy to help them win a championship. And he says his game is cool. Quite frankly, that just shows how little you know about basketball. And yet, you running around talking about a dynasty? The dynasty starts after you.
I mean, it goes on and on. It went on and on. And so then everyone was like, oh, Dillon Brooks was packed up into a suitcase, put into the trunk of a car, in a hearse, into his grave. Dillon Brooks is dead. Dillon Brooks, oh, he died. Oh, he dead now. The problem is that the Grizzlies and the Warriors had some basketball to play on primetime Thursday night. Let's just say it did not go well for our Dubs. They got destroyed. 131-110. Dillon Brooks, electric factory. Tried to goad and bait Draymond in getting into an altercation. It did not work. 21-point win where Xavier Tillman came on the record and said, listen, we were doing this for Brooks. We did not want to let him down. Draymond, 16-5-7 with 3 steals. He was a -1 for the game. Brooks, 14-4-6, 1 block, 1 steal, plus 22 for said game. If you want to know, did the talking stop there? What happened next? It did not stop there. What happened?
Draymond, obviously, this, I guess, called a rivalry now, has obviously been heated on both.
It's not called a rivalry.
What's that now?
This a rivalry?
You want to call it that or not?
I mean, if you want to call it that, but I would disagree.
All right, well, where you want to call it, I guess, like...
It's a basketball game.
No worries. Obviously, Dillon, you have some things to say on your podcast. Dillon has some things to say to you guys on the court tonight. Just, I guess, when two teams get that competitive like that, how much for you guys does that still fire you guys up a little bit, or is it just kind of you're used to it at this point?
No, it's expected. Team's been getting up for us for years, and talk like they can beat you and then not, that doesn't create a rivalry. Rivalries are created by you win, I win. And clearly we won 4 times, and I think their organization has 0 championships, so I can't consider that a rivalry.
You say win, you ain't talking about in March. You're talking about...
I mean, anybody can win in March. Anybody can win in March. What that mean? I have a hard time getting out of my bed in March.
Ooh, I have a hard time getting out of my bed in March. So Dillon Brooks, directly after the game, had this message for Draymond.
That was an impressive showing tonight.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. You should give the mic to Draymond. Make him talk about me.
What was that?
Make him keep talking about me so I can play better.
All right, guys. Oh, my goodness. See?
It's cute. It's fun. So is it a rivalry? What makes a rivalry? I think they're both right. They battled into the postseason. Memphis did send their ass home in the play-in tournament. Golden State obviously beat them last year. Dylan Brooks said he's a better player than Draymond Green, to which Draymond replied, "If you ever wonder why the Memphis Grizzlies aren't ready to compete for a championship, look no further than this idiot right here." That's what we played already. One thing that we do know is that this Grizzlies versus Warriors rivalry is going nowhere. It is going to be hotly contested. I need a first-round matchup between the Grizzlies and the Warriors. I need it so damn bad. I need maybe a second round. I don't know if they're both going to get to the second round, but if Jaw's fully healthy and Steph is fully healthy, Dylan Brooks and Draymond Green, it's going to be fireworks. I cannot wait. I need it. I need it. I need it.